Hello and welcome for more English practice. My name is Teacher Julie, and today we want to talk about family activities and answer the question, what do you like to do? Or what does your son like to do? What does she like to do? So that's what we are going to practice today. Let me pull up our lesson and we will begin. What does he like to do? What does she like to do? What do they like to do? So first we want to remind ourselves about the verb to do, about the verb to do. Let's take a look. I do read books. You do walk outdoors. We do cook every evening. They do study every day, period. He does speak English. She does clean her house. It does drink water. Now, maybe you are thinking, I don't hear people speak English like this. I do not hear, I do read books. You do walk outdoors. And you're right. We don't often use the word do in an affirmative or a yes sentence. Let's look at this sentence. I do. It means yes. Read books. Yes. I can take out the do and my sentence, I read books, it's short, it's easy peasy, and it means the same thing. I do read books, and I read books are the same. So in a yes sentence, in an affirmative sentence, we don't often see the word do. You will hear do if I think you are not listening. I read books. No, listen. I do read books. I do read books. Did you study for that test? I do study. I do study. If you are not listening, I will say do. I want you to hear the two yeses. All right? So also we need to remember the forms of do. I do, you do, we do, they do, he does, she does, it does. Again, we see our three pronouns, he, she, and it, require an S on the verb. Because do ends with O, I need ES, ES. Okay, but again, we don't need these do verbs to have a yes sentence. I read books. Yes, I do. You walk outdoors. Yes, you do. We cook every evening. Yes. They study every day. Yes. He speaks English. Yes. She cleans her house. It drinks water. Now you'll see the S is here. Okay? The S goes on the first verb. The S goes on the first verb. So in this sentence, there are two verbs, do and read. This is a verb. This is a verb. Okay? The S goes on the first verb. The second verb, no change. First verb, S, ES here. Second verb, no change. And first verb, second verb, no change. When I take away the do, I have only one verb. This is my first verb. It's my only verb. So when I use he, she, and it, first verb, S. First verb, S. And first verb, S. He speaks English. She cleans her house. It drinks water. We do use the word do in negative and questions. In negative sentences, I do not read books. You do not walk outdoors. Okay? We do not cook every evening. They do not study English every day. He does not speak English. We need periods, by the way. She does not clean her house. It does not drink water. This is where we need to use the do verb in a negative or a no sentence. I do not read books, period. You do not walk outdoors. Okay? And you can see this is my first verb, S. First verb, S. First verb, S. The S's only go on the verb for he, she, and it. I also use the word do in questions. Do I read books? These are all yes or no questions. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay. Do you walk outdoors? Do we cook every evening? Do they study every day? Yes or no? Does he speak English? Does she clean her house? Does it drink water? This is my first verb. These are my second verbs. Okay? And so my first verb needs S. Does he? Does he? Does she? Does it? To form the question, I am taking do and I'm moving it to the beginning of the sentence. Do I read books? Do I read books? Do you walk outdoors? Do you walk outdoors? So in our yes sentences here, I move my do, and this will make a question. Do I read books? Do I read books? I need the do verb for my questions. Let's practice. What does your daughter like to do? What does your daughter like to do? She likes to ride her bike. This is my first verb. I need S. She likes to ride her bike. Likes to. You're going to use these two words together. She likes to ride her bike. This is your second verb. Second verb, no change. Okay? I can also say she rides her bike. First verb, only verb. She rides her bike every day. This is what we want to practice the most. She likes to ride her bike. What does your wife like to do? Look at this picture. What does your wife like to do? She likes to cook. She likes to cook. She likes to cook. She cooks every day. She cooks every day. What does your husband like to do? What does your husband like to do? He likes to work in the garden. Another word is yard. He likes to work in the yard. He likes to work in the garden. He likes to work in the garden. He likes to work in the yard. Gardens can be a verb. With he, I need S. He gardens every day. He gardens every day. What does your son like to do? He likes to study. He likes to study. He studies every day. Because of he, I need S. Here's my problem. Study ends in a Y. When words end in Y, I say goodbye, Y. Hello, I, E-S. E-S. He likes to study. Goodbye, Y. Hello, I, E-S. He studies every day. What do your children like to do? Do. Children is plural. I can also say they. What do they like to do? What do your children like to do? They like to play at the park. They like to play at the park. They play at the park every afternoon. They, no S. They like to play at the park. What do your grandparents like to do? What do your grandparents like to do? They like to dance. They like to dance. They dance every evening. They dance every evening. They like to dance. What does your family like to do? What does your family like to do? Family is singular. You could say it. What does it like to do? What does your family like to do? This is one family. Family. It's a singular word. We like to exercise. Okay? When I answer we, I mean me and you. Me and you, 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 and you. You plural. We like to exercise. We like to exercise. We exercise every Saturday. We exercise every Saturday. What do your sons like to do? What do your sons like to do? Pronoun for sons is they. They like to play soccer. They like to play soccer. In Canada, this game is called soccer because football is a different second game in Canada. They play soccer every day. They play soccer every day. They like to play soccer. What do your children like to do? What do your children like to do? They like to watch sports on TV. They like to watch sports on TV. They like to watch sports, on TV. They watch sports every weekend. You can also have on TV here. They watch sports on TV every weekend. They like to watch sports on TV. So those are some activities that your family might like to do. I want you to do the video again. Try to remember the activities: study, watch TV, exercise, play at the park, ride a bike, walk. Remember the activities for the family. This Friday, you will have a speaking assessment. You will speak 5 things about your family. And I have a second video ready for you to practice that. All right, thanks for joining me today for English practice. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.